Otchere Darko. Oshe ni semu yo kan ya. Yaja, omu beka se eye kuko meeting. So mu ye no Manchester. Ana, what started so okasa na woman no sorry bi no so
no pay na meka. Soldier.
Greater Accra Women's Organizer. A friend Grace. Just who say I did not teach no sorry. No peer. Who say na how come say any mudio. Utum say I didn't know enko ye man no bako. Any other. Now you share the background to this say. And maybe President Mahama na in opposition. Okoye interview of an African TV. The Casamun. And was say Okita tape. Gabby Asare Otchere Darko. Or more discussing about the shares of PDS. Eti enono kwa no ye yi se oni aban de enso so oba obe prosecute no. In fact na meet program in live. That time na program bi so ekoso ewo international conference center. Ana president wo ho Gabby mo ho nti ho na me sene link no. E de man no. And was say the asem was your conference in here, the asem, and I'm saying President Mahama so nya power of prosecute on PDS. Hey, what you say na you mention? And I say, what is the way for it? I will handle it on my own. And ye mo. Mami ma leki bi. One tama na 11 no e koso no. In parliament. Yabe pene. Who say do baby, ya say Gabby Asare Mahama odifie. Okay. Our choir, ya say na Mahama nyawe. Sorry, o president. No nyawe. It woman in China. Get a chi beye 1 hour plus. And so oba muno. Satamuno. O konenye yile biasem. De PDS asem ya nano de ko. Na Mahama as a politician smart in the no was an affirmation. That was our discussion. I just said Bibia kama. Eti emuhonum ana Gabby Babo nte beka say no wakwete ka say politics. One year politics bi any ade. Na one year politics bi mu a. Me ojina hoye den. Ene ne law. Anya law. And no we say President Mahama promises say obe prosecute Nintino. And oh yes smart say makwete politics. Say ne beya just say na say no kwa akoda. Na wasa kwa kutunshum asa hunu njuo no. President Mahama urevia meka wano be. Meka wano be. So audio now any promise na o maye ewo Pan African TV no. Sorry sir, mebo you know onua but medical semunti.
That's how on can won
medical semunti I say amanfo hu ne meka na nkasa. Yati yesro bo modern say obe hwe sansem no mu. Na baby say o de to no, o de ato. Now you see the Gabby kokoye no. What the MPs no ato. O tankru wo mu. I tell you say Ashanti youth sorry pa say eti say pa na netie impuntu oba na mo se mo mpe na say ni mo amu personal yinti mo am anya the greater development as yenya e wa say who said that same nebesi
no but you know that no impuntu juma ben the course of Ashanti region the last 8 years
on the answer
yes. Oh,
David. You have been a course of in the last 8 years.
As someone watching her, why ya? Wow, party for the goose.
Who more crowd they come on now?
Who party for the goose out of here? Because maybe I'm more boy, maybe anymore. Let's have a factory stars in our Canada. Adabraka. Ebra even Alancha but you won more moye grano. Or no idea anymore moye no. It was 135. I know the free Abemu. 135.
Or say 135. 135.
Across the country, and Ashanti region go.
Would you what's that? Hey, I don't know class on my yes, sir. Now go baby, you to go to Ashanti, maybe I see gold factory.
Na kware.
Baabi ayi.
And offer
no ba. Santimia mu bia. Yes, good factory.
That is a galamsey no your factory.
Na ye dey.
Okay. O ka decide ani afi maintenance ba. So ne no. Anti what day or time ana babeto amanfo ne MPs omo Ashanti region entem.
Now but say o kasa na akonta mine e wo hini. Na Ashanti region e wo.
E bi wa Ashanti e bi wa Western.
Oh yeah, kasi yes good factory.
So Osei Mensa Bonso anu ye leader of government business. I will free Ashanti region. So I mean MP. I will come. Or no say on da. Or munshia or baby and yes our discussion in that. But they say you are free.
Yeah.
I'm so about the casa.
Yeah.
Say from 2017 up to August 2025 and say who Gabby face to face no. One Shanida. In the 8 years in power near the Adina, one Shagabida. Let alone to say they were there to discuss something. Other MPs so Asare Akika, Asante Achem South, MP so Mahu say on animal.
Yes, animal.
On so about Bekasa. Say Asemna war Canada and Fakwemu, BNC Sada. And you baby saw who say Sasemna no war cano, no war can is saying, just some kind of propaganda tool to energize the people say na say
no wo summit no ko bi
misani ma
David ne Gabby kokoye no eno no me de me meeting dem a me hwe no na me bo minzam because say party na nkasa egu and say omumo na ngu prego na fe Ghana for your honto yen whether you like it or not. NPP is a declining party. Na kwa viti ha wo bobo boy se musi nyina no me pesa wo ti ase play se party no ya declining party
be ya
MPP party ni ya declining party
e wa be
who power
party ayo power be ka che say declining
only say MPP ade papa bia John Mahama ben eye bia no o mo say o mo
sa na mo so mo ka kire
wo de nya botre me ka se bia ba Como say Omwa? Nancy Okonya Japanese grant 3 billion. Omsi Omwa, Omuna Yatuho. Yani ade. Okokoye dempo. Omse Omwa, Oye we, Omse Omwa, any ade. Anafi Galamsey say Omay, one day Omse Omwa. How can you talk like this?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Eh? Galamsey na say ade eku nipa de omo dwane free ho meanwhile e de mo na mo kokoye law say amanfo enwura kwaye no mu nanka eye den ananka ayi kwaye mu aye wura nyina no akwakoye company ba ko a
say ka Galamsey asemo
eye ye ka ne say
ye sika kumasi asemo ka
Galamsey asem na mike Gabby asem na mike so a say eye party chairman bi company pe ene timi wura kwaye mu ss kwaye adentia na saje we nyina ba ye wodi mu say the minister ale want to meeting na ntimi mu
agwara se le so se hwe di tisi sa kufaru
enkabe ozi obium ada obezi wono
omobo eni atiama ne se kufaru
wagazo bia se kufaru
ana
me se eni amana ni tise kufaru mo de mo a mo hwe kufaru pa
ai fa na na ja se
mo de mo hwe wo ka wa sam no oni wo group of the carry dira wo ni be fam
eti MPP ni de asempapa bia o mo ka ho bone de na o mo atwa mo ho afiri ho se mo fi se papa mo ka ho a na bone ni so mo njintum say yes ya ne de bone ni baaye sre mo mie nyina ye nka mo mu ne ye den ne ye nsogo eno no ebeboa anope ya na metu wo mo aye baakofo me be ya enaja radio station me frame me hwese ne na akwa ne se kasa na wo twabo ministers na me say wo pese o chairman free cells because of bail condition am de no kokoto mo other cells so on there no that is how person mo go bail conditions mo a wo kasa should be apologetic member at a point was say trouble Sam George or no minister ne yire ne hwe no ana okuje to abrako and sister ne hide money 2 million gaga me say look what can I say ya how can you get that sympathy from you can say impenifo no you need to sound apologetic appeal to them emrano ana ka court say ana tia you can say amount of muhiani ye hia property a ebe worth this the timi ama bail ana fe nso yenka ye de sika to obi so say sika we ne de ato so for bail a enje se ko kan sika no cash never beto ho enye sa na kire na emom nipa na oba be bail nipa no esi se wonya japade bia eton a ebenya sa sika no eti sa police foko ko hwe no mu say wo dan we de ye to a ye betimanya no 15 million send a court akana na fe ya certify so yes say we betima bail nipa no no aba be sign Jessica obesi se gu bag mu na o de akoho no mo say misika nie say the amount for kano na ya say won 50 million yes won say 10 million na say wotumi okofa say sika no he obi anka say won fa sika meto
on tell me almost got what
you owo ba de anka say won fa sika bia meto ho so won dey no enti yen get it the way clear Mr. President ya besro what the can share Ghana for bo say we be make sure say me ma betoto ade baako a Ghana for edidwa akufado anka first time no kra no nko mo ya pam no eni say woka say na corruption koso obo be prosecute a wo failure eti the second time ko wie no say oh sir waka sa semu nyina che say wantimi anya ho hwe we say President Mahama corrupt ya ba be prosecute no what man prosecute no na che say tro na odi kire ye wo hu say de wo mo pamo no ye me masa de no bi ento eti ma wano asem no anya aduma prosecute them
yeah hwe
prosecute them
yeah hwe
mema obi nkonkotena se na asofo no ba bomudi wa bonten ehimfo no ba fo mudi to abonten montimi a mo frɛ ye de beto abonten so mu jani o mo ye no ye nyina ye se pese a build this country so amanfo wie sika anda yesu wo ho ye chini pa no so a mo se ye nti ase ade na mo chichi wo mo ne ye kai ka ho ye be ye den they are build this country so ye besre ora investigations o moye eni adwuma moye nyina mo de court na court say wato asem na gukura manfo hu say mo de court na mo maye court emiantungu ye make sure say court na ye kono ye bibia ye solid ye bibia ye solid eti ye besre ebi before mo de Gabby akasa montie no ja yonko ye nim na bibia enye kam
yes yemo bibia kwa ba enti Gabby Asare Otchere Darko must be prosecuted. Yes, PDS ejapade matin audio no. PDS Power Distribution Service Electricity of Company of Ghana. You see, sankofo we omu bokro no. Sankofo we omu edi Ghana dream. Na fear about $1 million house Gabby team ewo Accra. Constitution ni umo. Gabby is just a lawyer. Gabby is just lawyer. Adwuma be no ye. Aw timinya se sika no. Edi sisa adan no. Ghana a constitution. Baby ewom ubetimi atu yensa afro no be declare how the source of income wunya ya odisi sa dino. Yehwehwem na say legally legal way you are free, but yehwehwem na say illegal way, duping, corruption, drug money ni sa ne manema na aban wo ho kwan so de ne sato say japade no so because you gained it in a what illegal way. Gabby must be prosecuted. Nti yewura Hopeson Adorye me de say wa refer Mahama president ura emfa bibi ndi agro don't joke with fire because we mistake e release wontumi na say case we ekoda because me almost comment amahwe na they are speaking against wontumi I just say wontumi ni platform no so even wontumi ni TV ni so kura no kwa ya nkofo binom omo share da comment ka say wontumi enso nsembra no wontumi has caused distraction so he need to be jailed hu bida so bi anka so no platform so na obi free comment negative edman it tells you the kind of distraction wontumi has caused you know obi tire we ne ka say wontumi no mo tietie no wontumi no hey nja sa niema no asofo na mudi akyi dwundwum mo kopa akyɛw ahemfo na mudi mo ho gigi munjai eno na Hopeson kan no Mahama wontimi a just give a phone call freye ye de mudi ye ba betu dwama na ye disgrace omo you shame them and disgrace them said ye kwachi Paul adomo kyira useless nkofo binom enam akyira no mo kopebela mana no Yes, so Untumi has been targeted for so long. Untumi has said Ghana and SARS for so long. Koko kan now the TV station is Mahama Oma Obuwa. Mahama Oma Obuwa. Ene wahu Mahama ba. Ene wahu enti the month men prosecute urawe. Na mujano. Na one nam hanum ebe ye chairman na. He yemfa mo nkyem NDC. One mu John the money Mahama yemfa mo nkyem. Nti obia wo se ye prosecute no na ne ho bon e wo Ghana ye galamsey issues any corruption kinofrata ndi opo na ho he opo momma kinofrata pa momma na obeti pin yenkotie ensem bia akoso ni na efa hawa ye John Mahama e hihye niema eni sedie akromfo yi obetu omo so sa mra etechiri and I mean hihye gwa kwambu yentie sanse no quick one ye kobe to us.
You say ombra number yina no. It is the court that will decide whether say the panel dia ye dia tuni so no and para say oyeye ana onye and a court ever take decision on it. And the MIA and John put the gun is na ye ba no cases na ye discontinue ni nyina we kaya in opposition ye kan nyina wo ho say those cases have no basis. And nunti crap na my NPP administration no at that time no or mobre ye no because omwankasa nim say cases no modi akọ court no basis behind you because when you are winning would the case court now wo basis no stronger and check na court no I take a decision on the issue but wo case no say engineer so bia any ho a ho na wo pri wo ho say mami nko hwehwe we mami frɛ we number dia that say mami no yes say mami. So at the end of the day, no, who say who you no be just to prove your case. But as a case no yeah that's solid no. You don't need emre bebre. Emre kitwe bi then you are able to present your case. Now I did not be that the partner who are accusing you so no defending him. But omo to me anya bibi sir. You understand? Because all those allegations are omo with their file open EDA, fertilizer or supply. Farmers now mo ankasa mo free omo. Government officials are mo free cocoa board. Any day can mo from some mo be di ho adase no. Everybody confirm say the fertilizer no good. Farmers see omo use here e mo nya no ba he no bebre. So where is the accusation no coming from? One was an identity here. And see, those things, so it does not need continuation. Because I can't say, Sadi Amenu, Ejina Sobia, You understand me? And say ejinaso bi wo ho a anka they would have gone ahead, prosecute and get them convicted. But she knew. You understand me? Over what's the name? This bank here, Unibank. Oradofo ADA. Na aban edi Unibank ka. Until we collapse, na e catch you say no, don't do it because aban edi bank no ka. So anke be ya tria sikano Emma bank no ana fa nhihye entu say that kana e wo ho ni nyina no wo betwia man na obeye solvent biom enusu one to me and I won't papa you call court. That's why they were not able to prosecute the case in court. And see, you understand me? Now, yeah, NDC, we are not witch hunters and we will never be. Mikaipa, former president, Professor Tamils, I only press for any Obibisa no a question similar to those Sheminim Yipa, which witch hunter. Okay, you know, we are not like that. And see, they are a woman and say, Minia say, Obi Ediboni, and now it is a less say, Nipano Ediboni, Edi Achuroma, and Rani say, the agencies involved, no, befriend Nipano, na Omwama no, Abeyina no. So we were no, Moshe says, still, who case to answer, Omodi Wuko court. Here the Wuko court, no, a judge no veteran was the so. Na judge no ati both sides. No, oti both sides no. No, I can say okay. Wo dear na wo kano and inquiry woman, we dear no kano and inquiry be in them until me the master no the air to her. And no witch hunting. You know, say bia the ayedi to the panoso, on ye. But change na see why. Is it not true say you were memo under them NPP AGU? And no one kasa minister for lands and natural resources. Abujinapo. Every catcher say want to me any license. So obe call into the forest to go and mine. Meaning we ain't has no be can say me. Hey, someone kasa mudi one that say want to me baby or call you no on the license no call. And she said, "Nyako call so on you na we a witch hunting na minua." You know, so say ye can't say man, mama ye interest na ye can't say no. And you say because why ye NPP, we ye NPP ninti, na wo can the trasa, ye can't say because ye wa maimu, ye wa mra. Echichiri nyina na emrano na ye di ye juma e wo mahaimu. So won't democracy as here. We can say, oh, we a witch hunting because the democracy is all about law. That's why we say it's the rule of law. And Yanipa is not the rule of man. It's the rule of law. It's so who touch ma ewo mrano one, emrano ubeyede, and you ubedi. So let's stop those things. At the end of the day, no, they are usually say, because they say, I mean, look, I say, your forest is under threat. Your river bodies is under threat. Your land, your farming is under threat. And now, we can say, Ghana, we are risking our life, and we can say our position on the international market. Say, second largest producer of gold, of cocoa. We are risking that. We are losing it.
Yes, Ecuador for
Colombia for you know, all those people are taking over. Say kwan be na be faso because obi betumi ase kese na wanya gold kiti wa bi free mo. Is that what we want for this nation? And we NPP na ye can say want to be embeyi na no a na what you na wo can say we a witch hunting. They are all, you know, who ye NPP new but or say we life or say me so me life or say chirima omunyina life. Why should we allow such a thing to happen? Because a deeper national political callous. I don't believe in that. Last week we try and have a catch all say His Excellency the meeting now on the CSOs no no. The CSOs should be very frank with him.
Yes, you said.
Where he demands that they even have to mention names of his party people, of my party people who are involved. No money, they should give the information. But I believe in His Excellency say, Omudi sa information no manner or the beye juma. Miti hana bekaye. And I was happy with the outcome of the meeting, no. Because we catch last week they said, wow, meeting on me, I see it say is going to be a discussion. Government will tell them, the CSOs know, they are buying air in the fight against Galamsey. Now buying super more kwai no almost waka. They almost esusu say ebeboa. And that was exactly what happened. At the end of the day, they were convinced, the CSOs were convinced, say, buying bibiri. Until the Yanni say, Omubeta nechi, no more support to the all year, no, so that we can get the needed results. And that is exactly what happened. And the CSOs bibiri, even some even confess. I think I listened to the GJ.
Yeah, the GJ
president no. Or can I say, hey, until Obas are meeting, no name said Nyama Bibre say na buying a.
So then Alex, then it tells me that we don't have enough doing when it comes to research and asking what is being done with. Most people just come out throw things into the domain, and then they make it look like things are not working. Because I mean seriously, I thought the CSOs, they were going to be, like you rightly said, frank and brutally frank. I thought they were going to. Now when the questions started coming, it was more or less yenim says yenim say. Yeah. So it's a two-way thing. Is it the government was also not telling us things that were being done?
That is where I agree with the president of the GJ. Because you see, say in submission or say, we need collaboration so that we can tell your story, which I agree with him. Because we are the power. Say one more beer and I was happy say last week meeting ebaso. Until going forward, that should tell us that say Yembo Modern said the beer will carry the nation along with us. Say monthly briefing the Beba, and now every 3 months be a briefing Beba. Let the nation come along with us. This says last Friday meeting. I was listening very attentively because now me perceive me the echo. So if here and we are supporting, then we know what we are supporting. And see, the past those issues about Bonte, and I will still take this opportunity Namidi the secretariat Naimos say omombo modern so omobema information flu ye. I mean, it's not all the time that the presidency have to call for meetings. They can call the meeting. Press for Mumbra na Mumbeti dia so far at their hand so that they brief you. You are called into this forest, we've been able to rescue it. You are called into this river, we've been able to rescue it. You the measure way anyway at home. So when that dialogue kosono and none beboye na this who are MPP for na jai because mutu ho 8 years ye hu dia mo ye potin
almost my
bibi and yes say bia this meeting with the CSOs so I come back and catch us on my baby. So meeting now ambassador and come back catch us on my baby. It's because it's so say His Excellency is doing the right thing. So So they also have to come and defend themselves. Because Ghana for bisa say, hey, it that the year almost more fighting when no more then na more ye. You know, so the evidence on the grounds, no, so now say His Excellency has come out to say, oh, yes, and we shut the man, okay, so boy, so won't say, sebi, Nyansa wompa. No, believe say, oh, my, ye ding. Omo ye anka ye wo ha ene die no mo ye poten ma me nche o menua ma me nche o bibi wo si wa ye bibi a
can be actually
me ba enye paper so na ye ya ade wo so
bibia say o ye nti no that to paper so
oboa so wo fom aye be hu
o so oboa
oh yeah so oboa omo boa say wo fom anka yimi ni wo ye nka say the galamsey koso galamsey because I didn't wo ya me tey me hu ameka. And you say, His Excellency wa meeting press was say or no wa rehash near my you know what was the results? Results no be one. And this will be about 9 months or so. Be the way as ho, and the may I believe say it will be the game changer. No, it's a declaration of the forests and river bodies are. Sani me ekoso no
na so almost ye
ne ekosi sen
ye
ekosi
pa because there are too many things here now. I don't know whether you've read their press statement minority for now. Okay, so a bit of it is this or say it will recall that when the Akufo-Addo government came into office in 2017 the Galamsey menace had reached a crescendo. And there were warnings that Ghana would have to import water if the destruction continued. To deal with this, the government put a 6-month moratorium on all forms of small-scale mining, legal or illegal, which was extended for a period of 1.5 years. During this period, under the outstanding leadership of President Akufo-Addo's government, they established the Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining to coordinate the fight against illegal mining.
Interministerial at the end of the day. No mo go bribe. Hey, some Crawford team ya almost set here na the chairman of the Interministerial Committee, Professor Fripom Boatin, Eddie Babontin say he's being pressure. Say party for Enyasika. Or mention Eko Eyisi or Ewusi. Or mention Eko and other people. That committee na yes set here na excavators or more SCZ ye who be excavators no FIA. That committee na asem na omo a man crofo echo forest zones echo mining wo if insecurity and one kasa asset to know your more instructions say and more beer and call into those forests no. That interministerial committee no. And today no ye. You know, that's why me will say, so be a idea. You understand me? Hey, you don't need a trumpet. Say, woman Crawford there. Why you know? Because it's visible. People are living in those communities. In Crawford, and the why piano is visible. Obiabe who say, oh, why you say? And the omoye, you know, it will hint potent. And the Mimi Chow, they say, you see. Omonim say His Excellency will take that move. So obefre CFSOs no. Na oni omobedin kombo. Na ordinary side of the fight no atudwa. Na omusu di omowo no. Omusu akachire no. You know. But I think the strategy work for His Excellency. Because at the end of the day no, he was able to convince the CSOs and say, oh, me ye bebri, me ye nyama. So now the CSOs who are putting pressure on him, no. Now they are rather trying to understand and how they can also fit in the fight. And no, now boy NPP for who no. And no na abo omo ho no, because now what they are trying to do is they are hiding behind those so they are call for state of emergency, they are call for this, they are call for that. No, they are hiding behind it. Says also for na can well say wa fairly ye the mandate no ma for 8 solid years. Uti even His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Eba Motimeka say he is putting his presidency on the line. He couldn't do it. And they acknowledge with this press conference on Muye Ekrapo, it's an acknowledgement that we failed. That is an acknowledgement. Say they have failed. They failed Ghana completely. Because we yes and ya and I yensu any nina says we yes and na ye forest 9 forests were hijacked by galamseyers. We yes and nya and can enya buying a buy here and can yenim say some portions of our forests were hijacked by galamseyers that even security agencies cannot even enter. Wunim so wunim miso minim. But through this administration, His Excellency John Mahama, Wamaye who say, hey, na yeti omemu, but our forests have been taken over by galamseyers. But by the effort they have put in, they have been able to retrieve all the 9.
And they've also helped the state by also acquiring 5-speed boats for Ghana Navy to patrol the river bodies. They also declared red zone. Some of these areas now almost say Mori Christian or Mori Hashe a national security zone. Then be on I mean, these are some of the things. For instance, they train over 200 river guards to assist in the protection of river bodies. The guards were not deployed. Tio said the guards were not deployed before leaving office, but have now been deployed and renamed Blue Water Guards. And I'm training 200.
We Nkwada agro.
Oh, Nkwada agro saying.
Nkwada agro. And come in me baby. And I'm free of Vimo. And I wabe. I mean, what kind of childish talk is this? No, yeah. You see, that's why I'm telling you. Okay, and I'll repeat myself again. Say, Omwankasa ajiatum say they fail. Omwankasa omwajiatum say they fail. And that is why His Excellency came out with the things all you know. Now I want to prepare press conference because with what His Excellency did last Friday, you know, with the CSOs, no, I did gas because it's the CSOs now may use and they are put you pressure, no. See, your mati, they are His Excellency John Mahama all year in the fight against galamsey, no. Or what I say. So it will be very hypocritical on their part. Wanting something different again because omuti name and okasa no and omuti ase and almost confess ye say your name say we koso your name say we koso. You understand me? Until once or more can say or NPP before who say no, they can no longer use the CSOs in putting pressure on His Excellency. And he says, I say, Nyawa, or Kase, why, no, Yena, ye starting in Yana. Well, how is that I didn't know? That is what they are trying to do. Yena, ye best start here. And he say, Yena, ye start here. At least they can get some sort of sympathy from the CSOs. That's what they are trying to do. And ye be they are trying to manage the situation. Now, Baby, wow! Because His Excellency say no. They only put things on paper. So come here, and can we see? And we see the beauty of what His Excellency did last Friday, where it require technical man to come and speak to the issue. It make it available. So we have somebody from the, I think, Water Resource Commission or so.
Yes, Water Resource Commission.
Yes. Omu edi omu data by omu chireye rivers are naimos ako ye juma woho. The situation then, that is the situation before and now the situation at hand. You understand? Omu ma ye huye. And omu chere say all the areas are naimos ako hono. There has been an improvement. You understand? In the turbidity levels of the water, almost see there have been dramatic changes, and that is what we are talking about. You see, say what to now we can say, baby, and I was saying, young you know, the situation is still very
volatile,
a very distant war. Even you realize that the water resource personnel by you know, he even make an appeal to that was there. He say, the activities no be call into those areas. No, that tells you a government that is focused, a government that is working, and me the military man no already. We know also the Canal Bois. Me so it gave me the confidence that no, this is a military man who wants to work in the interest of Ghana. They are not in like the first that we saw who go and they are compromising one way or the other and they leave things undone. And you know, the deploying of technology is all helping them. So you realize that they are not fighting the Galamsey from only one front. They are fighting it from multiple fronts. And that is the beauty of what His Excellency John Mahama is doing. And the NPP for Mwafeli. And the Mwafeli there, we expect you say you eat the humble pie so that you also throw your support behind His Excellency so that it will achieve more for all of us. Because as saying so anything said I make a last week. I want a situation when I get to the riverside and I bow my head trying to look inside the water. I should see my face, no, because when I was young, that is what we see. You go to the riverside, you bare your hair, you see your face.
Sure.
Now that is what we want to see. Yes, we've done something, but I wouldn't say that we are near winning the war. No. So because I'm not true. You understand? There's more for us to do. And from where we have started, I know that they definitely will win this war. And I'm expecting, say, Omo Mwakano, they will also join us in this fight. Because, meanwhile, in so say, forest, I say,
But Alex, I mean, this one cannot be paper. This one cannot be writing. Where the NPP minority caucus is telling you, for instance, TOC, they placed a ban on the small on the sale and dealings in the floating platform popularly known as Champagne. They did that. They also passed the minerals and mining operations tracking and earth moving and mining equipment regulation 2020 LI 2404 and began its implementation by installing tracking devices in mining equipment and geofenced them in particular mining sites. So it means that all these things were done or was in process mobile and mobile be 18. So coming back to come and say me to say or mampenye ka some geofencing or more tracking excavators a fee a port and then they did. For instance, almost say they established a control room at the Minerals Commission to monitor all tracked mining equipment and to demobilize mining equipment that leave their geofenced area. This control was inaugurated on Thursday, 8th December 2022. They were specific. I mean, there are too many things that they've done here. Almost for said a cool year. I mean, they did Operation Vanguard. They bought you, like I said, 5 speedboats. They've also gone further to, in partnership with George Grant University, trained over 4,000 small-scale miners to undertake responsible and environmentally sound small-scale mining practices. And then they also amended the Mining Act. I mean, all these things are practical. They are not write-ups. They are not.
It's just a mere write-up.
Why can't this be write-ups?
A mere write-ups because who can say who be BB and a 1 year? It's not a write-up.
Also, why one month date? No, but for instance, one month date on specific ones.
No, date no 2 years. No, can say 1 year yo. They inaugurated it. And what are you talking about? The American say omuye ya anka yebe hu anaye hu. So we say is in trouble.
Yeah.
Anka say wo be hu ye. Speedboat here omu cancel omu toy no. Say speed boat no ha. Say ye be hu say speed boat wo.
Nti unhui.
Me hu hwi.
Alex unhu
Me hu ye wan hu because even these current fights now against we no. Say what speed boat say be wo military phone sem. Boat I mean who so mo use no the normal canoe he. Patrols are man who say yeah no even in this current fight
and
no.
The last time who said minister yeah
canoe the idea and yes yes and no be na me who ye we did say bibi sa wo ha and they will not use it. You know, so let's be fair to ourselves.
All right.
And immediately American say ahun popo omuhu popo because omuhu the direction his excellency or the niama no econo ye make che Ghana for BBB say ye na ye start here and all three so that they can also save their face. That is all that they came to do.
All right.
And my worry baby his excellency is on the right path. And we believe strongly say anama ought to know or betu at the end of the day no, I want to see a very clean water. I want to see our forests back. I want to see our lands heavy metals because with him gold baby gold it comes along with traces of these heavy metals. So you may think say you didn't introduce the but because you've tampered with the health we know those metals no air free and they can be washed away by water at any time. We should not make this thing look as if it is a partisan fight. No.
All right.
We are focused. We know exactly what we want to do, and that is what we highlighted. We put it before the COS, and they were convinced. Say, no, we are doing something good, and they want to support the fight against the Galamsey.
All right, may I say?
Entisa enetie. Abofra so ma nini sebi enda. Bentoi. Bentwa empower neto de biarada bentwa empa neto de biarada because Ghana no enye sebi aye social media asemo enti mo kaya endra anyumbre me be posti video bi na video na me posti ye no me pese me mama reference kakra me posti video and a video no my caption no just in Adorye has been arrested again. Ampa muina munim sampa na Adorye na omo arrest no. Anyway, kudos to Ghana Blasters. Omoyade. What you say? So USA, we are coming. We're coming like a kind. Posti video bi ana Adorye DC. Omo arrest no. What you say? Na omo release no. He has been released. Inti endwa ni show no kra no na oye no TikTok. Oye ni show na kika ni nsem no o TikTok what you say. Ono na no say because of technical issues inti went me on YouTube na ade. Inti sanity. But anyway, me pese me read the reasons why inti ma me hum post to be TV3 on Facebook wall. I know most state the reasons why Emma and Adorye mo itimi echi no nti me pese nka me mausa news update here so I say into her a TV3 omo page di what I say Facebook wall. So Adorye has been arrested and charged with 2 new criminal counts. criminal counts. The court has granted him bail set at 1 million Ghana cedis. Is it 1 billion, right? Is it 1 billion? Really? Hey, Ghana, okay, with 2 sureties for the offenses related to false publications and insulting conduct. Abronyo, before so be who say or harm in hono. Na mofanchemi. Before say abronye ebe who say or harm in hono. Na aye too late. Ediamano. And do you know why? Na ye too late ediama abronye. Because he say sikaya abronye ukokoto ano mwaji wuyi no mwabeli wuyi nano. Enka brante ketua wati so. Udi ye japadi ya nkebeku wanimo. Isanse wano. Wano intino. Say sikawi. No macho, no mwaji. No macho, no mwaji. No macho, no mwaji. And some accounts we say binyanse ni baseless accusations. Useless, analysis. And away. Intino, I sad. It's really sad. So sometimes, these kind of people, when you face idea muyi, at the assembly brow, but you still gather them and do it. Meaning they motivate you abronye and a near bro person, NPP. Now, one man can you fight for NPP? NPP and Casa Quentin fighting Momo. Also, say me, dear Bronye. Udi agro. Chira waju comment section abusian for Yankopon shiro bibia makraba bye.